And they started. In January 1961, they assassinated Patrice Emery Lumumba, and Congo has never been the same again. In 1963, they assassinated Sylvanus Olympio in Togo, and Togo has never been the same again. Then there were coup d'etats. Kwame Nkrumah himself, in 1966, eliminated via coup d'etat all his writings, all his speeches banned, never to be read, never to be listened to until 1972, when Ignatius Kutu Acheampong rehabilitated him. Ahmed Ben Bella in Algeria, gone. In Nigeria, Nnamdi Azikiwe and Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, gone. In Mali, Modibo Keita, gone. In Chad, everywhere, coup d'etats. Here in Ethiopia, 1974, if I'm not wrong, coup d'etat and the emergence of the Derg regime. In East Africa, Uganda, coup d'etat, mutinies in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania in 1971. All orchestrated because we were disunited and we were weak. The predictions of our forefathers and founding mothers that disunited we would remain weak.
You will be shocked to know that the death of these great African heroes or leaders who died or who were killed is linked to resisting Western influence. Henry Wilford, your African's #1 YouTube channel. Welcome to the studio. So today, we are on the matter of African rights, the unity of Africa, or the United States of Africa. And we are for Ibrahim Traore. We are African. I'm about to outline the various African heroes who actually were assassinated because of standing for the unity and for the growth of Africa. But before we go ahead, to know the details that will prepare our mind to know what is yet to come, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to hit that subscription button and the bell notification icon on your screen. And whenever we post video, you'll be the #1 to also chance on this. And don't forget, you're welcome. Your comments are welcome. Here, we don't attack. We educate, we inform, and we bring to you the things you must know. And Idom Construction Company Limited is also saying that we are the #1 renovation masters. Anything you want related to building construction, Idom Construction Company Limited is your African's #1 construction company limited that believes in quality, fairness, and honesty, and they help you to build your dream home or to also renovate your old building into a classic model with the little you have. All you need to do is to contact them through the phone numbers on your screen, and they will help you through consultancy and to give you the best advice on what to do. The shocking revelation and then the shocking things that especially the Africans in the diaspora needs to know. We Africans do not hate the white folks, but what they have done to us, it is heartbreaking, and it will shock you to know that all these things happen not because we have done anything bad to them, but because they want to take advantage of us. These very informations I'm about to release to you, these are outlined notable African leaders whose deaths are widely believed to be connected to their effort to reduce Western influence over their countries. These events are often linked to Cold War politics, neo-colonial interests, and the struggle over control of African resources. The resources that are supposed to make us the richest continent on the planet Earth. Indeed, we are. But these folks are trying to intimidate us. This is the time for education to go out there. This is the time for the voice of Africa needs to be heard for a better Africa and a better United States of Africa. It is going to happen and nothing can stop it. The #1 person on the list is Patrice Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba was a representative of DR Congo in the year 1961. He was assassinated, which is strong evidence of the CIA and Belgium involved. He opposed Western mining interests. So these Westerners, they are only after our gold. They are only after our diamonds, our oil, and our natural resources. But in the year 1961, the death of Patrice Lumumba, which was linked to some of these events, is one of the things that they are trying to orchestrate. Reading comments all over social media, people are saying, we failed even a person like Thomas Sankara, also, who was a leader for Burkina Faso. In the year 1987, he was also overthrown, killed in a coup, who promoted an anti-imperialism and self-reliance, suspected French and the Western-backed involvement. Now, as a critical thinker and an African's birth son or a son from the land of Africa, I will not doubt this statement or this evidence that is attached to the death of the hero Thomas Sankara in the year 1987. I will not doubt, because the French and the West are so much interested in Burkina Faso. And even today, as you and I know, the French president Emmanuel Macron and the president Donald Trump, a lot of people are giving him warnings. People are sending sanctions, and people are sending warnings, strong warnings from the continent of Africa, running through the social media platform like TikTok and the various social media platforms, warning them that this time around, Africa is not going to sleep, and people are saying we are willing to join the Burkina Faso army. Is there any way this is possible? Because this time around, Africans are saying they are ready to defend the land of Africa, and they are calling even President Ibrahim Traore as the president for the United States of Africa. Let's watch some of the videos, and when we come, we will hear the rest of the leaders that have been assassinated, and then I will bring you many more updates as well.
Of power, of dignity, of freedom for Africa. Africa for Africans. The land of Africa is for Africans. Everywhere, our land is our land. Everything is our land. My brothers, everywhere, you are the master of your continent. You are free in your continent. In this historical day, you are strong now. You are marching to the glory forward, to the progress.
So you see that these people are very serious. Maybe they may think Africa is on the bed, is on the low bed, but this time around, it is a big no to the Western colonization and their power. I mean, how? We are in 21st century. In my next episode of video that you'll be watching on this channel, I'm going to bring you a shocking revelation about how the colonization of Africa happened, and some of the things our greedy and naive black leaders then believed to trade as a better trade for human beings and for values. It is heartbreaking. And another heartbreaking thing, among some of the leaders that were assassinated, which there are strong evidences that it seems nobody is doing anything about, which I know you know about some of them. But what do you think this terror should be done to prevent these evil, wicked, greedy, and irate people out of the system? If you have any idea or any concerns, or you have anything you want to share, please do want to go to the comment section and let us know. In the year 2011, Muammar Gaddafi of Libya was also killed during NATO's back uprising, advocated for a Pan-African currency and independence from Western institutions. So all the deaths of these leaders are only linked to Africans' independence. We say we are good. We are okay. Our gold is for us. Our oil is for us. Our diamonds are for us. Everything we have is for us. But you see, they came as people who love us to introduce a whole lot of policies. Something like the bullshit USA ID. They will not give you anything if they will not get anything from you. I want to use the President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump, as an example. This man, at this point, is solely doing business and sparkling all over the world an economical war by hitting various countries with a lot of tariff. China was hit with as high as 245% plus of tariffs on imported goods into China, which means President Donald Trump is saying he is for the people of the United States of America. And the sad news and the shocking revelation that is so painful is a man we believed who came from the land of the black, the former President Barack Obama. Then when he was in power, it was during his era that President Muammar Gaddafi of Libya was actually assassinated through a NATO-backed uprising advocated for a Pan-African currency and independence from Western institutions. Because of this rising and because of this concern, we see that it's about to throw light, to bring unity into the continent of Africa. And so they killed. Recently, I brought an info to you from one of the U.S. general who condemned President Ibrahim Traore. What the fuck do you want him to use the money for? If not to strengthen the country, because the resources and the minerals are for the country. And the next person on the list is Laurent Desire Kabila of DR Congo again. He also, in the year 2001, after the assassination of Patrice Lumumba in the year 1961, in 2001, assassinated under unclear circumstances, had moved to cut ties with Western powers. And so when he cut ties with the Western powers, like President Ibrahim Traore has done with the French people, and he was also assassinated. But you know the sad thing? These people, most of the time, are assassinated through coup by using our own people against us. The natural resource and the gold we have, if truly they can live by themselves, the West, and then the Americans can live without relying on Africa, why can't they live on their own? But it's all about Africa, Africa. We are, okay, let Africa be free. If you stand with Africa, hit it in the comment section. And then the next person also is Sylvanos Olympio of Togo in the year 1963, assassinated after refusing to integrate into the French colonial currency system, which is the franc CFA that Burkina Faso was then using before now has rejected to now ally themselves with some of the BRICS nations like Russia. With the opening of Eye of Africa, is it that the Russian President Vladimir Putin, actually his fought against Ukraine, was really a self-defending and really taking the right for what belongs to them? Why Burkina Faso is also allying with them? If yes, then well, there is an adage in Africa that says, Ofana kokoha, ofana nabaku. What it means is that the eagle that picks the little chickens and the hen. Sometimes you are sad for the chicken, but you also have to be sad for the eagle because the eagle needs to eat. And so this time around, it is an eye for an eye, a bullet for a bullet, a gun for a gun, impressions that are circulating in the atmosphere. What do you think will be the end of this whole saga if Africa will stand strong and unify and fight this system of wickedness? Henry Woodford, I sign out.